Marker.
Yep.
Marker. Marker with what?
Exactly.
What are we marking her with? And who is she?
Well, let's say hi to everyone coming in here to episode 4 of the Ky Cravens Show. We'd love to have you around here. If you're on your drive home, if you're kicking back and relaxing.
Focus on driving.
Focus on your driving, but let's...
We are way too interesting.
Let our soothing, sprightly vocal cords start to vibrate into your life now as we begin this next chapter in what is becoming one of the hottest podcasts on the market. 4. And that is by that's without mentioning the contributions of my guest today. And one of the reasons why the Ky Cravens Show is what it is, it's Ian Whitt. Thank you for being back here, Ian. Over here. Right there. There he is. And how you been?
I've been better.
Okay. And you've been worse?
Yeah, I guess so. I can't think of a time, but... Yeah.
Well, this is very exciting. The Ky Cravens Show is now officially off and off the ramp.
Yeah. It's off the ramp. It's flying through the air.
Yeah.
Into a bridge, but it hasn't impacted yet.
And you know what? Will we hit the bridge? Will we collide? Where are we going? This is what we all have to discover together here. And we love that the fan base is starting to grow. I'm seeing the comments. I'm seeing all the love. And, you know...
Any hate yet?
A little bit of hate too.
Yeah,
a little bit.
What's the worst thing somebody has said?
Well, you know, I don't listen to that fucking shit like all the time, but
if you did,
no, they'd really have to be bitter to get to me, you know, because I've seen a lot of hate in my life.
Yeah,
right.
Probably from the minute you were born, the doctors were like, "Fuck."
No, the doctors were like, "Oh." The doctors were like, it was a bunch of Italians.
Yeah.
I was they were like, "Oh!" And they were like, "Frankie, get the fucking hose!"
Yeah.
You know, and so it was the whole thing.
Yeah, they just had you wrapped in a
the one nurse was eating spaghetti and she threw it on my mom's face.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Barbara, what the fuck are you doing with the spaghetti? I was gonna eat that later." And so
that's such a good Italian accent.
You like it?
Yeah, it's very convincing.
Oh, is that good? It probably helps that I look like how I look.
Yeah, but you've got that like Chinese on your arm.
Yeah, Chinese Italian is what I am.
It's Chinese Italian.
What do you think is the oddest combination of food that a restaurant could? Because we're starting to see these fusions. You heard about this? We're starting to see these fusions. And my question is, what are the most what's on the one side of the ice rink and what's on the other side of the ice rink?
It just makes me mad when you take food that like naturally has animal products in it and you make it vegan. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Like,
food that naturally has products in it, but you make it vegan.
Thai food has like fish sauce in it, and I went to this Thai place because I really wanted some Thai, and I went in and it was vegan. And I was like, this is not Thai food. Like, it's not Thai food. I didn't know it was vegan until I sat down, but it just made me angry.
But they market, what was the name of the place? Or did it have Thai in the name? Oh, okay.
Google Thai, and it was the only place in Nomad.
Did you call them out on it?
No, I just left.
Because you know Thai food.
I love Thai food.
Thai food's great.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I had an exchange student from Thailand for a year. Mm-hmm. And
you had them?
Yeah, I hosted them.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have them.
I didn't know if you had your way with them.
No, definitely not. Very inappropriate. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you such a goddamn pervert?
Listen, I mean, every other person you meet in your life, you seem to get antsy with in the pantsy.
Not you.
Well, not yet.
What are you asking me?
I can't talk to you.
Are you asking me on a date?
No, I'm not asking you anywhere. I'm asking you just to be present here and talk about stuff that actually matters to you.
Well, I had an exchange.
And don't come at me thinking that it's like something. Oh, everyone that you talk about, you've had relations with.
Well, you and I have relations.
No, you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
All right, back to your story.
Okay.
You didn't have sex with this person.
So every
For once.
In Thailand, they give you a name that is an English word. But they're not names. So my exchange student's name was Ice. But I met all the other exchange students and their names were things like Snow and Arm.
Dude, that's why I have one of my Thai buddies. His name is Mountain Dew.
That's great. Probably trademarked, but is Mountain Dew trademarked? It's got to be.
It's one word, and I thought it was kind of...
Mountain Dew's one word?
No, his name was one word. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. And he'd say it like it was not English. Mountain Dew.
Well, come on.
What?
Come on.
What? That's what he said. I worked with him for 10 years.
Well, where?
It was at the grocery store.
You worked at a grocery store for 10 years?
Yes.
That looks like a shirt you'd wear in a grocery store.
This shirt?
Yeah.
This is one of my best shirts.
Yeah, it looks like the only thing that's missing is a name tag.
Dude, I got this online.
Yeah, I bet you did. At like
No.
At a wholesale.
No, I thrifted this.
Store.
I thrifted this.
Online? You do online thrifting?
Listen, don't start talking about my thrifted shirts because you know how much pride I have in my thrifts.
Yeah. What's the best place to thrift in New York City?
I'm not going to tell you. It's in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah?
It's in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not going to tell you.
I feel like Manhattan is the place to thrift.
No!
You get all these millionaires and billionaires.
No, Manhattan is the place for antiques.
No. You do not want to go antiquing in Manhattan because everything's overpriced.
Yeah, but that's the best antiques are there.
No, you want to go to Goodwill because you get like millionaires who move or whatever, and they throw all of their designer clothes and things away, but they just drop it off at Goodwill. And then you got like the best dressed working class people because they just like go through Goodwill for their Gucci and Prada.
Yeah, and also if you were to antique in Manhattan and then let's say you get a big... There are actually a lot of antique stores in Manhattan.
There's a lot of antique stores in Manhattan.
But I always thought they buy a big armoire or they sell like Roman statues, right?
Yes.
And you're in the middle of Manhattan. Okay, I'll take one. And then how are you going to to pick it up is such a hassle.
It's going to be another $300.
It's going to be another 3 months before you see the fucking thing.
Well, people are so afraid to drive in Manhattan, and I don't understand it. It's like the safest place you could drive in the world.
Well, I mean, but you don't get anywhere fast. That's where the fear comes in.
But you don't.
Haven't you been outside?
You don't have to go far. Like, yeah, it's going to take the.
Oh, you're talking about inner Manhattan Continental.
Well, presuming you live in Manhattan, I know some people like to live in Hoboken, but what do you do?
Watch it. I thought you were talking about going through Manhattan, through the gutter.
I'm talking about living and breathing in the sewage toilet that is Manhattan.
Well, every fucking Real Housewife complains to the moon and back whenever they have to go from uptown to downtown. How do you explain that?
Every Real Housewife complains to the moon and back every time they wake up.
Oh, I'm alive again. I'm alive today.
Can't someone else wake up for me? Yeah, so, well, what's going on with you?
I've got something to confess.
Okay.
I do have something to confess.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a habit of mine that's caused me distress.
Okay.
No rhyme intended. I've been struggling for years, but it's only getting worse. Okay. And it's something that I've been, I've kept it under a tight purse.
No, Kyle. Well, I'm here to help. What's going on?
Well, I know, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. And it's hard to admit. I can't stop picking my skin. It's como se dice disorder. It's a disorder, and it's getting worse as I get older.
Oh, I see. It's very difficult. Have you tried to stop before?
Yes, but the urges are so strong. I can't resist, even though it's wrong. And it's become taboo, and it's become a shameful act. And I'm worried people will react.
That's understandable, Kyle. But you're not alone. People struggle with skin picking disorder. Can you think of any possible reasons why you might have developed this habit?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something that comes to mind. A memory that's been burned deep. Something unkind.
Oh. Oh, what? You tell me about the memory. If you want, you don't have to share it.
I was only 6 years old when it happened. My dad was angry and his patience had slackened. He grabbed my arm and squeezed it tight, leaving bruises that lasted through the night.
Whoa, that must have been I'm so sorry, Kyle. That must have been a very traumatic experience.
And so I started picking at my skin as a way to cope with what had been. And I didn't realize it then, but now it's clear that my habit is linked to that fear.
Oh, well, that's great that you've made that connection. Maybe now you can start to work through it. Do you have like a counselor or therapist or anything?
Yes, but it's hard to find someone who understands. It's not a common disorder, you see, so it's not in high demand.
Oh, yeah, I understand, Kyle, but don't give up hope. You deserve to get help and support. But remember, healing takes time and patience, but you'll get through it.
Thank you, Ian. Your support means a lot. I'll keep trying and I won't let it rot.
Well, Kyle,
I'll find a way to break free from this taboo and start living my life fresh and anew.
Well, Kyle, I think I've got something I want to confess too. Well, so,
What's going on, Ian? Is everything all right?
Well, it's just I've been a secret that I've been keeping for a long time, but I've never told it to anyone before.
I'm all ears, Ian. You can trust me.
Okay, here it goes. When I was younger, I used to pretend that I was a superhero, a hero to the end. And I'd run around in a cape and a mask, and I'd stop imaginary villains fulfilling a task. But as I grew older, I couldn't shake the feeling that there was something more to this superhero dealing. And so I started to take it to the next level, and I began to believe it was all real.
Oh, Ian, I'm not sure what to say. Are you still struggling with this?
I am, Kyle. It's always in the back of my mind, but I try to keep it hidden.
Well, Ian, I'm here for you. We all have secrets. And it's important to know that you're not alone, Ian.
Well, thanks, Kyle. It means a lot to me.
So next time you think about your problems, remember that I have my problems too.
I think about your problems a lot.
Isn't it amazing that everyone has problems?
Does everyone have problems? Sometimes I feel like some people don't.
Who doesn't?
The
Pope?
That guy, that singer guy.
The Pope seems pretty stress-free.
Well, he's got lots of people to help him deal with the stress.
Does he have more people than a real housewife?
It's the oldest existing monarchy. The Pope.
He was the original housewife.
Well, the current Pope?
Any Pope.
Which Pope specifically?
He is like an ancient housewife.
He's the oldest housewife. I always thought it was cool that they do the smoke when they're deciding who the Pope is going to be.
Oh yeah, no, because they really started to get into the Native American.
Did you know that Vatican City has the highest crime rate anywhere in the world?
Well, it's also one of the smallest countries in the city. It's a city-state.
It's a city-state, yeah.
So yeah, if you commit a crime there, it's like, how many people are citizens of?
Very small.
Yeah, exactly. So when you have a smaller sample size, think about if you had a country of 100 people, and one person makes a crime, that's 1 in 100 criminals. So that's a huge statistic all of a sudden.
I think if I could go anywhere in the world, would you rather go to the CIA archives or the Vatican City archives?
See, normally I would say fuck the CIA and fuck America.
Right in the teeth.
Because I don't really get into American,
history.
U.S. government was probably my least favorite history course.
Really?
I love history.
Did you have a bad teacher?
No. I had a great teacher, Mr. Samuelson, but he had a lisp. Didn't help.
Mine was Mr. Guy.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Was he a GUI?
Yeah. No, GUY.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Guy, and he was just like do. But he was cool.
Was it short for gynecologist?
Mm-mm. But I remember it was like the first year that YouTube was. It was like 2003.
Uh-huh.
And YouTube was brand new, and I was.
Oh, I miss those days.
I was probably the first person at my school to discover YouTube.
Wow.
And
you're gonna take credit for that?
I'm gonna take credit for that because nobody had heard of it, and I had a book report on the Cuban Missile Crisis, and I just played a Cuban Missile Crisis video from YouTube as my assignment.
And people were amazed.
And they loved it. They thought it was the coolest thing ever because I had found a video.
Right. Yeah, see, I was still using those, the overhead projector. Mm-hmm. I was making movies with that, but I had to...
Yeah, where you put the thing, and you can see their hands.
Yeah, it was like an early movie. I was doing the same Cuban Missile Crisis videos, but I had to have those thin filaments or those clear, because you could draw on them,
And it's just the ship sitting.
And to make it look like a movie, I had to. It was like 12. I was, and it looked like a moving picture. Oh my gosh!
And it's just static shots of the blockade of ships with the water moving.
Yeah.
And so you were shifting out the things just so that people could see the water move.
And then it ended with a horse running.
Why was there a horse?
With a guy in the back.
Why was there a horse in the Cuban Missile Crisis?
Just because it was the first exposure they had to. This was like early. I wish I knew about YouTube. It was out then, but it didn't hit my school. My school was one of the last YouTube schools.
I was very on the internet when I was very young.
You're an e-boy.
I was an e-boy. I'm not an e-boy anymore. Mm-hmm. I retired. When I turned 18. Mm-hmm. But before I was 18, I was on the internet pretty much all day, every day. I didn't sleep.
World of Warcraft?
No, I did not do World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
I never played World of Warcraft because I saw what it was, and I was like, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I was a Diablo 2 guy.
Yeah. Even the e-boys, even the people that are on the internet.
You never played Diablo 2, did you?
No.
Wow.
Because this is what I was going to say. Some things, even the e-boys of the world are like, I don't have time for that.
Well, now it's like there's no time for the internet itself. You could spend literally your entire life watching one person's TikTok. Mm-hmm. You don't have time to digest the internet. Back in the day, you could really digest the internet. It was very manageable.
Yeah. Clippy would help.
Well, you wouldn't watch things... Well, I guess you would watch Flash videos over and over again. But there would only be 20 videos on a website.
Yeah.
Do you know what a Flash video is?
Yes, of course I do. What the
you know what a Flash game is?
Are you seriously asking me this right now? This podcast is built with Flash technology.
You can't use Flash technology. It's obsolete. Your browser won't play it.
You know that I've coded everything that you're seeing happen right now.
If you want to watch a Flash video...
I know what a Flash video is.
I don't even think the internet supports Flash anymore. I don't even think if you got a Windows 95 that you could find a website that still had Flash that worked.
I think you can install something that allows you to kind of go...
But I don't think the websites can support it.
It goes, you want to go prehistoric, and then you can go back.
And it's just
and it's a horse running.
It's just a brontosaurus eating.
It's a horse running with a guy on the back.
Yeah. Well, it's you know that thing that is you can't tell if the horse is walking forwards or backwards.
Yeah. Dude, it bothers me that you... Are there mosquitoes in here? Mm-hmm. This place has really gone to shit.
What?
It's mosquitoes. Are you getting bit?
Yeah, but I just am not a bitch about it.
This place has gone into the dumps, dude.
I'm from upstate New York. Mosquitoes,
We gotta get out of here.
It's great, though. They help you lose weight.
Mosquitoes?
Because they suck the blood out of you.
Is that a bad joke?
Because it's insensitive to all of the mosquitoes that spread AIDS.
Is that a bad joke?
I don't think mosquitoes can spread AIDS.
That's your idea of a joke? I have him on as an actor, not as a comedian. I've listed you as a guest actor.
I don't know how to make a joke, actually.
Try
That's
to.
True.
Try to, because I know a lot about bad jokes. I've made a career doing bad jokes.
The bad joke.
Here, I'll give you an example. I walked.
I have a joke.
Shoot.
So there's this guy in an airplane. There's this guy in an airplane.
I already hate it.
And he drops a brick out of the window, and then he drops. He drops a rock out of a window, and then he drops a brick out of the window, and then he drops a grenade out of the window. And there's a guy driving a car on the street below. And he goes by, and there's this kid crying on the side of the road, and he's like, "Why are you crying?" And the kid's like, "A rock fell out of the sky and hit me on the head." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then he drives a little further, and there's a guy crying on the side of the road, and he's like, "Why are you crying?" And he's like, "A brick fell out of the sky and hit me on the hand." And then he keeps driving. He keeps driving.
All right, you got to laugh out of me.
And then there's this guy laughing hysterically. And he's like, "Why are you laughing?" And the guy's like, "I farted and the house behind me blew up." That was a joke from when I was probably like
I laughed
4.
I laughed in the middle. You gotta know when to end on top.
Just end it.
Yeah,
I got that from my cousin.
A frog goes in to get a loan.
Yeah.
And the secretary behind says, "You're a frog. What are you doing here?" And the frog says, "I'd like to get a loan for a new lily pad, please."
Yeah.
And the secretary, her name's Patty. And she says to him, "Well, do you have any, what's your name?" He goes, "Kermit." And she goes, "Oh, you're not the Kermit." And he says, No. My name's Kermit Jagger. My daddy was Mick Jagger.
Whoa.
He fucked a frog." And he had me. And so Patty, the secretary, her name's Mrs. Whack. She goes, "You have any collateral?" And the frog, Kermit Jagger, he pulls out a little pink elephant, about this big, right?
What's it made out of?
It's like
Like
a
rubber?
little, no, you'd see, it's
Why is it
ceramic.
pink?
Ceramic. Gives it to her. She says, "Okay, this is a collateral, I guess. Let me go talk to my manager." The frog says, "Okay, that's fine." And so the secretary goes back. Her name's Mrs. Whack. Goes back into the manager's office. She says, "Hey, there's a frog out here wants to work with us. He brought in this. It's collateral." Manager takes a look at it. He goes, "This is a knick-knack, Patty Whack. Now go out there and give that frog a loan. His daddy was a Rolling Stone." That's how you tell a joke.
Well, I've heard that one before.
From where?
You've probably told it to me.
From where? From where would you hear that joke?
I've heard.
No, it's not my joke. It's a street joke.
That's what they tell you on the street.
Here's another street joke. This one's much quicker. I walked
Yeah,
into.
because they're gone. They're gone.
I walked into a bar, and I told the bartender, "Give me something to drink." And he said, "What are you having?" And I said, "Surprise me." And he showed me a picture of my ex-wife naked.
And then what happened?
That's it. That's the joke.
Yeah. And then you tipped him extra.
Yeah, you're always looking for something extra. This is the problem with the world. They're always looking for something else. Be happy with what you have.
If you're married and a guy really knows how to please your wife, do you owe him something for taking care of her?
You already are taking care of her.
Well,
you said that it's a man who knows how to please her.
No, the guy. There's another man.
Oh, there's another man.
Yeah, there's another man who really knows how to please her.
He's not the husband.
No.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's the thing. What percent of the population, based on your critical analysis of the world,
Everyone.
is being pleased sexually by their significant other?
0.
Really?
0.
And what tells you that? What do you say to that?
Just like,
why you say that?
why you move your lips like that?
Why you say that?
Just cause like it's something ethereal. Like we like the anticipation of satisfaction, and so if you've got like a significant other, especially one where like the relationship is very strong, you're gonna stay together forever. There is no anticipation. Like you've already accomplished the thing.
Mm-hmm. How long until you're with someone, for you, Ian Whitt, and then we'll open it up to the world at large.
Mm-hmm.
But how long until sex gets boring?
You know the state where you're in total desolation and you think you're going to be alone forever?
Once a week for me.
That is the pinnacle of satisfaction.
Because it can only get better?
Hope extinguishes the opportunity for increased happiness.
Hope extinguishes the opportunity.
For increased
Is this something you're trying to get in my fucking book again?
Because
are you trying to get it? I'm not taking any.
Oh God, the book.
All right, this is a good segue.
Book. This is how you talk, girl.
This is a good segue right here. All right, shut up. Let me do this. Let me do this.
Top of the morning to you.
Hold on. Are you done? Are you gonna act like a aardvark the entire show?
I'm talking to you.
Doesn't even sound like me. It's not even me. It's only offensive if it's. In my hand is Exhibit A.
That's not a book.
And it's the last exhibit.
It's not a book.
On this flash drive, it's 2023, and
it's not
grow
a
the
flash
fuck up.
drive. A flash drive is a little thing you poke into the
What is this? What is this called?
It shouldn't require a wire.
What is this?
That is a USB stick.
C. USB-C. I think.
No, that is a regular USB. USB-C is ovular.
And what was a fucking flash drive?
You don't even know what a USB is.
I'm gonna USB your ass.
Great.
All right. Now let me do this, okay? Just shut up.
Do what?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Why did you fart?
No. That was last week. In my hands is my next book. We talk about where is the great American novel? Where has it gone?
It's not a novel.
Where on the Missouri River will we find the next Mark Twain?
Just floating face down.
Here it is, folks. Here it is. And it's a book that I'm really excited to put out. I talked to my publisher. It'll be in Barnes & Noble. It'll be on store shelves everywhere. And also, there'll be what they call a Kindle single.
Who goes to Barnes & Noble?
Shut the fuck up. People do. That's why they put Starbucks in them.
Yeah, people go there for a coffee.
No.
And a place to sit.
No. They go there to get a coffee, to cozy up to this book, and I'm going to tell you about it right now.
Last time I was in Barnes & Noble...
Dude, you're outraged. Can you let me just do the pitch for this fucking book?
You know how people go to the cafe and they, like, just leave the books there that they were reading in the cafe, but they're not going to buy it? I saw a stack of books up to here. Air fryer books. How to use an air fryer recipes. And I was like, who the hell is going to read that many books about an air fryer?
All right, well, they're going to have that many stacks about this book right here. Isn't it amazing how on this simple little...
stacks of books about your book?
Shut up!
Like commentary?
This little... you're making me lose my train of thought, okay? Let me get some coals in the engine again. Be quiet. Be quiet. Yeah, mime. Just mime. I'll cut you out. On this USB drive is the next great American novel. It will be the next air fryer book of the century, and it's called Century's in the name. It's called Words,
Grammar and Syntax in the 21st Century.
All right, what is happening here? Do you have a problem with me pitching the book? Just say it. Just say it. Seriously, you're not coming back this week if you keep doing this. I will kick you off the show.
I don't want to come back next week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, if this is the last week I ever do, I'd just like, it would be like a female orgasm. You know how they can just keep going for forever?
You're just saying stuff. Without the show, you're fucking nothing.
Good.
Okay.
I don't want to be anything. I don't want to exist.
You have a lot of pride in front of the camera, but I know that I'm being serious right now, and I will kick you off the show if you keep this up. Because I have to get this book pitch out, okay? If I don't get this book pitch out, then I have to pay for the fucking marketing and the advertising for this thing, and I don't want to do that, okay? I want to put more money into what people enjoy, like writing the book, okay? Say the name of the book.
Well, I'm mirroring you to create...
Say the name of the book for the people.
I'm mirroring him to create rapport.
Say the name of the book.
So that he can calm down.
Say the name of the book. Go ahead.
Grammar and Syntax in the 21st Century.
Written by who? This is your punishment. Written by who?
Gandalf the White.
No, shut the fuck up. Written by Ky Cravens. Grammar and Syntax in the 21st Century. Coming soon. It's a book about wordplay. And I'll post some excerpts from it exclusively on our Instagram and on our I don't know. Can you post just like words on TikTok?
Yeah.
Are you being sarcastic or are you going to actually answer the question?
Well, it has to be like an image of the words.
All right. I can't even look at you anymore. God. Are you gonna get a mullet? Is this a mullet you're trying to do? So look forward to that. Blue. Damn it.
Yeah, we're gonna need to take a break and get another one.
You already finished that?
Yeah.
Jesus, you're like a greasy pig. All right.
Yeah, I'm a greased up hog.
All right. So go and pre-order the book. So go and pre-order the book. He's just okay. Here's what I'm gonna say it because he
haven't even said what the book is about.
It's a book.
Even said what the book is about.
Is it not fucking obvious as in the title? What it's about? It's a book about wordplay in the 21st century. An important document that will be taught in schools and college auditoriums for the rest of time itself, okay? Time immortal. All right, and you're disrespecting it because this is a big deal for me. You know that.
You know what? They're not going to.
And you know what? I'm going to say it right now. He's jealous. He's jealous. Look at his jealous little smug little rosy cheek face because he's begging me. Can I contribute? Just let me do
I really wanted to write the intro.
No.
But Kyle is...
Yeah, can I just do the foreword? And I said, you got to have a foreskin to do the foreword, buddy.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know how to write. He's an actor.
Well, because Kyle puts his pen in his foreskin and writes with that.
Low blow coming from somebody who can't even get in the foreword of my book. I would have given it to Buzz before you. I would have given it to fucking Jack.
He's gonna have Paula Dean do the intro.
No, I'm not having Paula Dean. All right, I might have my new fucking girlfriend do the fucking intro.
Oh yeah.
I might have because
you're really sleeping your way through the crew.
She's been easy. Watch it. Watch it.
Watch what?
Watch your mouth.
I can't watch my mouth. It's on my face.
I'm watching it right now and I'm seeing it still move.
I could go like that, and now I can kind of see the lips.
Was that Gene Simmons? Was that Steven Tyler? She's been keeping me warm at night. She's cool. She's really cool.
Yeah, your waifu must be so jealous.
No.
Do you even know what a waifu is?
I know what a fucking waifu is.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I'm committed to her now.
The waifu?
No, I'm not going to say her name, but, through friends, I connected with her.
Well, I've got this community of artists that gather. I've been hosting this, artist community.
Yeah.
And Kyle has trouble meeting women.
It bothers me that you haven't asked me how it's been going.
He comes to the group, and then he just, is foaming at the mouth, who here can I get with? And none of them are interested, and so he followed one of them home and spied on them until he was able to get with their sister.
That's not true.
who is like...
That's not true.
Who, like, let's just put it this
Buzz,
way.
cut his mic.
She's got
Cut
some
this out.
developmental...
No, don't cut his mic. Just cut this out.
Buzz?
She doesn't have any develop... What did you just say? Say that again. What did you just say?
I just...
She doesn't have that.
I'm just saying...
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying...
She's your friend, too.
She's not all there.
Okay. All right. She's going to be watching this later, okay? Easy.
Yeah, and she's going to be
Ease
in
up.
tears.
Get off my
She's
saddle.
She's going to be in tears.
Let me ride my horse. She rides me like a horse. If you know what I'm saying.
So what horse are you going to ride?
I'm riding her, riding me. We ride each other.
Yeah, you're the 8-armed...
Into the sunset.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm excited about it. She's really cool. She's cool. I mean, she's really fashionable and
she has a car.
She smells amazing.
She has a car. You don't have a car.
She's got a car, and she lets me drive it. She gave me the keys.
I can't give you the keys.
She said, have it back on Thursday. I said,
yeah,
whatever.
You needed to borrow it so you could make some extra money.
She said, have it back on Thursday. I said, next month Thursday.
Yeah.
Be more specific, babe.
Time is a construct.
I said, time's a construct, babe.
Yeah, are we using the Julian calendar or the...
What are you, Gregorian?
Yeah. Whatever the Gregorian chant sounds like.
Yeah. No, I think it sounds like this. Oh.
Wow, your lips shake when you do that.
Oh.
Your lips tremble when you do that.
Oh.
Wow. And your eyebrows tremble also. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah. What do you think? What if you could meet Greg?
Look at the soundbite.
It's gonna sound awful. You're gonna want to use this microphone for that.
Yeah, true.
If you could meet Greg.
Well, hold on. It bothers me that you haven't asked how that has been going with me.
The book?
It bothers me how you haven't asked me what it's like to be in a steady relationship again. Because it's been a big deal for me.
I know what it's like to be in a steady relationship.
It bothers me that as my friendo...
You struggle to say that word.
Chummo, you haven't asked me what it's like for me to be steady again with somebody.
Okay. I hear that you're bothered. I understand that it's frustrating. And I hear you.
You still haven't even asked the question.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about it.
And I'm sure that it, is hard.
What, are you jealous about this too?
I'm sure it's hard to not get what you want all the time.
No, lately I've been getting it. Well,
you're not getting it from me.
I need you just to be a good guest on the podcast. Okay. Stop. Listen, part of this is the back and forth. We have to have some kind of repartee.
Are you even in frame? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to explain to you...
you look like the Headless Horseman. Well,
first of all, back off.
You look like the Headless Horseman ate too many Big Macs.
Are you kidding me right now? I've lost so much weight.
Yeah, you lost weight because you're fucking on some kind of girly diet pills. You're on some kind of
Stop. Don't say it.
You're on caffeine pills.
Don't say it.
You're on Jenny Craig.
It's embarrassing for me to admit these things.
You're on Jenny Craig.
Stop. I'm not...
You open up this freezer, it's just all these frozen dinners from Jenny Craig. Are they frozen dinners? I don't actually know what Jenny Craig is.
Don't fucking talk about my diet, okay? Don't talk about the pills I haven't taken, okay? I will kill you. It doesn't belong on the podcast, okay?
I'm so aroused.
That's a no-no.
I'm so aroused.
Do not talk about my pills.
Oh, God.
What's in my...
Boundaries.
Stop.
I love boundaries.
Do not come back on the show.
Oh, God, yeah.
What's in my bathroom is not going to be...
Oh, yeah. Boundaries. You know who I love?
So anyway, how's your day?
I love...
All right, I'm trying to transition away from this bullshit.
If you just let go, don't be the spoke. Be the center of the wheel. Have you read the Tao Te Ching? You gotta read the Tao Te Ching. The other day, this guy was like, "How do I like cast a spell to get?"
Are you fucking kidding me? Everything I do in my life is based off the Tao Te Ching.
Chang.
Chain. Everything I do is based off the Tao Te Ching.
You could also call it the Tao Te King or the Tao Te Ching.
I will not have that questioned because I read that shit front to back, back to front. Anytime I'm on the airplane, my go-to reading is the Tao Te Ching. And you've taken flights with me before, you know this, and you act like I'm not educated. You act like everything he does now is to discredit what I've been writing, what I've been doing.
He doesn't know anything about
He's jealous of my writing,
syntax.
and he's jealous of my new girlfriend.
What is syntax?
It's the structure of a sentence.
Yeah, I think you could complete a sentence.
Big man.
Repeat after me.
Big man.
Repeat after me. See, spot, run.
No, you repeat after me right now.
Oh god, yeah. Boundaries. I love boundaries.
Listen to me.
Tell me what I can and can't do.
So if you question the amount of writing that I've been doing, it's going to call into question.
Let me know. Okay? Let me know the things that make you feel different things.
So, how's your day been?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now just keep this going. It's back and forth is good.
What is the name of the actress who does all the Jenny Craig ads? And she's a big famous actress. Scientology. Mm-hmm. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I want to show you something, actually. Keep talking.
Omkaram bindu samyuktam nityam.
Now, what Beatles album is that?
Atma jyotir mano jyotir.
Read it and weep.
Because
it's bothering me that you don't think that I got the stuff. That's the essential edition.
I've read this version. I've read many versions.
It's probably the best translation of it.
The master leads by emptying people's minds. Ain't it the truth?
Yeah, I think you have a lot to learn from that.
It's hard.
The master leads by listening to the format of the show and having good back and forth with the guest.
I have yet to read a version of the Tao Te Ching that I liked.
You were just the one saying that you have to read it.
Yeah, but you have to keep reading it and always be a little unsatisfied.
This is the thing that he does with me. He recommends this stuff to me, and then he says, "Oh, I hate it," when we're out with other people. So he has me read this stuff or watch this stuff, and then he shits on it in front of all of our friends. What kind of person does that?
And they just eat it up.
Why do you do that?
And they just eat it.
But what do you have to gain? So I waste so much time. I watched all of fucking Star Trek, and that took up years of my life. And then he's out and about.
Kyle,
I hate Star Trek.
There's no pattern in life. It's whatever you want it to be.
All right, calm down. Calm down. You're like Jean Grey.
Yeah, who I love and hate.
Yeah, we love to hate.
Jean Grey could be cool. She's this close to being cool, and then she's just bland and weird. Jean Grey as a character is very bland. She has no identifiable objectives.
She doesn't.
She's just there as kind of a damsel for Cyclops. But she's more powerful than him by far. They should not even be considered in the same league.
No. And then, from the jump, she doesn't even have a superhero name, really. They eventually, turn her into Phoenix, but
But Phoenix is also
in the original X-Men team, it's Angel, Iceman, Cyclops, Beast, all have cool mutant names. And then Jean Grey. I think she was Marvel Girl back then.
Yeah.
But lame. Weak.
Very weak, and she gets all this power, but she's just chaotic and dies right away, or gets buried under water.
And then Kitty Pryde comes into the mix.
Who I never understood how she doesn't just fall down into the center of the earth. You know what I mean? Because she can't control her power.
Yeah, whenever she phases through a wall, she would also phase through the floor.
You'd think
so. Because you could say okay, she can control when she's phasing, right? But as soon as she turns it on, she would just start falling to the earth.
And wouldn't her clothes just fall off of her body?
Yeah, probably. Can the Invisible Woman go through walls? No, she can't.
I don't know.
She can just turn invisible.
I loved the games X-Men Legends. Did you ever play that for Xbox?
I don't think so.
Or PS2? It was such a good game. It was like you could play as the whole X-Men team, and it was multiplayer up to 4 players, and you can pick whatever X-Men you want, and you just go through this really cool story.
That's cool. I should check that out. See, this is the thing. I'm gonna check this out, and then he's gonna fucking he's gonna say, "Hey, haven't you heard of that Marvel or X-Men Legends game? Fucking worst fucking shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Worst game."
And then I'm gonna sit there like, I'm thinking it's gonna be a nice segue into me relating to our friend group and everything like that. And you know what? This is his way of taking it out of me because my new girlfriend, who I will not name, is your friend.
Her name is Curly Sue.
All right, that's not even a name. She's not Betty Boop.
Her name is Curly Sue, and she's actually a 40-year-old man.
Okay.
But wearing in a dress and makeup.
Yeah.
And he'll go into auditions and be like, "Hello, I'm Curly Sue." And
I act.
And if they don't cast him, Curly Sue sues them for discrimination.
Shut up. Just shut up. Don't talk about Curly. Her name's not Curly Sue. Okay, I was about. Shut up.
Her stage
I want to tidy up the show.
Her stage name is Curly Sue.
I want to button up the show a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, I'm
no.
Sue.
You can keep all this in, Buzz. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but
cut out some of that middle.
Button up, Buzz.
We're gonna.
You know what I mean.
No. I didn't talk. I wasn't saying it to him, but be nice to Buzz.
Let him be fully clothed.
No, I don't. It's hot out. He can have his shirt off. It's fine.
Well, he doesn't have to carry all the heavy.
Why do people always have to be fully clothed around you? What, do you got a problem with the human body?
I'm saying let him be fully clothed if he wants to be. Button up. It's nippy out.
I want to button up the show here. We have some questions unanswered. You were going to say something. What was your question?
What's wrong with you?
All right, next question. I was asking you earlier, at what point does sex get boring for you in a relationship?
I already answered this.
No, you didn't.
It's the minute I know that there's the opportunity for it.
Okay, hold on. Let me digest that for a second. Let me marinate on that. Sex gets boring for you
once it's possible.
Once it's possible. Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Maybe you will come back next week.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But I disagree. You don't think that the first time with somebody new is good?
Do you want to know a secret about Aleister Crowley's system?
Sure.
You know,
I've heard
like
this
tarot
again.
stuff?
This bullshit again.
So it's like magic, right? And people like learn tarot cards, and you study the Tao Te Ching. It's on the reading list, among other things. And the whole goal is to write like the Abramlin ritual, which you have to get a house and like get all this stuff. There's a movie about it on Netflix, I think, where this woman tries to do it. And you want to get in contact with your holy guardian angel, right? Like everyone, you know, in TV shows where like there's a guardian angel who's watching over you, right? The whole point of Crowley's system is to have sex with your holy guardian angel.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't a guardian angel normally like your aunt?
Yep.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, no, your holy guardian angel is like your uncle.
Dude, I don't want that kind of messed up shit on this show.
It's your uncle.
Calm down.
It's not your aunt.
Excuse me. Shame on you for bringing that kind of stuff into this podcast. This is a family-friendly podcast. I'm trying to keep this very parental.
Oh, your aunt and uncle, they're parental. All
I'm
right.
keeping this parental so that it can be perennial, so that anyone at any moment in time can watch the show and get some entertainment.
It's educational. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to bring entertainment to the entire family, and you're discarding that with this dark arts and this black magic stuff.
Truth.
Listen, this is going to be a big deal one day, so you have to stay family-friendly. I told you this.
That's true.
You can't be talking about the dark arts on this podcast.
So the I Ching.
You're talking about having sex with your aunt.
Uncle.
Well, my guardian angel is my aunt.
Do you have an uncle?
He's not my guardian angel.
You watched too much Touched by an Angel as a kid.
No, I didn't watch it at all.
Doesn't it kind of change the meaning of Touched by an Angel?
No, I just like Peter Gabriel.
I mean, you know what happens in the Bible, right? With the Nephilim?
I don't know.
These angels.
Stop. This is we're supposed to be talking about cartoons and stuff.
Angels.
We're supposed to be talking about Jar Jar Binks. We're not supposed to be talking about angels and heaven and hell.
And they give birth to giants.
Who does?
In the Bible, the angels come down to earth and they have sex with humans.
No, stop! I don't believe in any of that stuff, okay?
You're
Stop
the
trying to
headless
force
horseman.
it. Stop trying to force it on our audience, okay? We're not trying to take an affiliation toward a certain religion or not. People do not make giants.
It's not a religion.
God,
it's not a religion.
I will turn you into Oedipus Rex if you keep this up.
Oedipus Rex. I want to have sex with my mom.
Seriously, stop saying that, okay? God, you know what? Cut the show. God, we still have a few more minutes.
Yeah.
How do we want to end this? Keep it family friendly. We're gonna get doxxed.
Don't you want to? Have you ever used this egg maker? How does it make an egg?
Who was the guy? Who's the guy at YouTube that's the oversight of us? We mentioned him.
Mr. Beast.
No, it wasn't Mr. Beast. What the fuck kind of name is that? Remember he took us to that Asian restaurant and it was his restaurant?
Mr. Beast.
No, it was Mr. Like Fu or something like that.
Mr. Feast.
Mr. Feast.
That'll be your YouTube name.
Dude, we shouldn't be talking. Don't mess his name up too, okay?
He's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be so mad that he's gonna give us $1 million.
I will be posting some quotes and some phrases from the book
written entirely by ChatGPT.
Shut up. It's going to be on the market next month, so pre-orders are going to go live after this episode, okay? It's very exciting. Yeah, you're going to want to get ahead on this. This is going to be the biggest book of all time. This is more than a coffee table book. This is a book that's going to enlighten your mind.
It's going to make Moby Dick look like just like a book about a fish.
I think that everyone is going to love this book. I think that it's going to be really important for people in the English world and in the Western world to read this.
I feel like the book should be about how all the languages are converted.
It's already written. Don't stop trying to pitch it as something else. It's not. It's already done.
It doesn't sound like it's done.
Yeah, but don't say, "Oh, it's going to be about it." It is done. It is about this. I'm telling you, it's in the fucking title. How easy can I make this thing when it's in the title? Grammar and syntax in the 21st century. That's what it's about. There is no need for a little tagline or anything. It sells you on it by the cover alone.
It makes me mad when I see people who are less intelligent than me get published.
Shut up. This isn't even my first published book.
What was your first published book? Grammar and Syntax in the 20th Century?
No. God, you're really being a stinker right now.
It's only 100 years. What could possibly happen with language in 100 years?
That's what I get into. I start to predict how language will escalate and de-escalate over time. I did the analysis. I did the hard work. Now let me talk about it, okay? And just sit there.
Say something.
All you have to do is sit there and drink your blue.
It's empty.
All right, cut the show. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to be back next week. I'm going to have a new guest. Easy right now. Stop that.